My friends, today is such an exciting day because we're finally gonna answer the question, how many miles of trail do we have out here at Everstoke? We're gonna find out together. I have a very good idea of all the trails, but just not so much the mileage. I've got an idea of the elevation, but finally I'm gonna actually get out the phone, I'm gonna map it all out, we're gonna do it together, we're gonna experience the whole thing, top to bottom, top to bottom, top to bottom, many, many times top to bottom. My buddy Aaron and I bought 91 acres of rugged land outside of Graygle, California almost 3 years ago. Aaron has been the trail boss, the trail wizard. He has been working away for almost 3 years to put his masterpiece on this blank canvas. And if you've been watching his channel, MTBing Adventures, you've seen this. It's every single week he's putting out another video showing off all the progress that's happening out here. We have got miles and miles of purpose-built mountain bike single track, and you can come out here, pitch a tent, park a van, stay in the tiny house. Whenever you're ready, we'll be here for you. Go to the website, everstoke.bike, contact us, let us know if you're coming. I am most definitely riding the e-bike if I'm gonna go out on a mapping mission and try to hit every single trail. And I'm actually charging the e-bike up with today's fine sponsor, the Anker Solix C800, a brand new portable power station. I'll talk about that a little bit later. Once the e-bike battery goes down a little bit, I'll plug it back in. Man, you know we would have never made it out here without the fantastic innovation of the portable power station. It has kept us alive at Everstoke for 3 years now. It's always a pain to lube the e-bike chain because when you backpedal, the chain doesn't move. You have to move it on your own. I guess if we had a bike stand out here, it would be easier. Okay, let us begin here. I'm going to try to be very thoughtful of how I put together this route so I can actually not double up too many times and make it make sense and make it, oh God, getting stuck in the mud already. We had 5 inches of rain last week, just very, very crazy amount. And there's a lot of mud, there's a lot of springs, a lot of creeks. We have these seasonal streams that basically are empty 360 days a year. And then all of a sudden, once or twice a year, they start flowing. And then within a day or two, they empty out. Okay, so I'm recording everything on my phone using Gaia GPS so I can eventually put all of it together and put it on Trail Forks. So you can see, and I can see, and we can see, and I can edit things and add little technical trail features, and there's so many cool things you can do with Trail Forks. Oh God, yeah. Oh, I'm still in my little tennis shoes. I didn't realize. Too distracted by the clicking of the e-bike. Oh yeah. Yeah, so this is the unnamed, as of yet, climbing trail. The easiest way to the top. Those 2 switchbacks aren't very easy, but it's a very nice way to the top. Man, it's so cool to see how Aaron has progressed and got better and better with the trail building, and this is like the latest thing. Oh wait, no it's not. Adventure Perimeter Trail is the latest thing, and I'll get there eventually. I waited as long as I possibly could to let the sun bake in the trails and dry everything out, and it's been awesome. I just spent the past couple days doing a couple random chores around, trying to help little drainages and things, breaking up toilets. It is so perfect right now, 60 degrees. The sun is beating down. Oh, spring is here. I think it's gonna snow again a couple times, but spring is soon, very, very soon. I'm going to try not to spend the entire video giving caveats about the trail conditions right now, because it's tough. It's hero dirt / mud. I promise, if you ride these trails, you're gonna have fun. Oh, the switchback though, not so much. Ugh, even on the e-bike, it's a bear. Have not seen many bears this winter. a couple walking by on the game cameras, but not many out and about. But we did have some absolutely heroic game camera spottings over the past couple weeks. Holy moly. Just 3 baby mountain lions walking around, and maybe the mom or maybe one of the kittens being all being very vocal. Okay, that was easy. Up to the first main hub. So there we are. That's where we're at so far. The map will start filling in little by little. That took about 9% on the e-bike, so I've got many, many more ups to go. Okay, next on the menu, top to bottom, Everflow. I've actually never seen this section, the climbing trail section here. Uh-oh. We are at 4,800 feet, and this is like, wait, is this the climbing section? No, I think the climbing section's further down. Dang it. All right, erase that part of the map. Hey, we're learning together here. We're learning together. Yeah, we're at 4,800 feet and most of the snow is gone. That might be the biggest patch of snow we have in the shade right there. Oh no, it looks like I just deleted the climb. This is not getting started on a good note here. What the heck? What happened? Is there recently deleted in this app? Okay, so that was a complete bummer and hopefully won't completely ruin what I'm trying to do here today. Here we go. Here's the Everflow climbing section that I've never seen before. I see some deer tracks. Switchback. Oh, I can't get these tennis shoes wet. No. Oh. Okay, I'll be at the bottom in a second. Switch out to my proper shoes. Let's do a little Everflow top to bottom here. Might have been some bear paw prints in the snow right there. Oh yeah. So this would be the typical, I guess the first thing that you would do. You come up the climbing trail, come down Everflow. Well, yeah. This is in really good shape. Trying to get my route so it's good for mapping and for just what a typical ride out here could be. Whoa, big old rut. I didn't get up this far when I was messing with the drainages. Okay, e-bike's riding pretty good. Digging it. Oh God, so scary when it's like a weird rutted mess that looks like it'll just give way. There we go. Couple pedal strokes. Yeah, and a bog. Hey, doing pretty good. This was the real heavy, wet area. Not bad, not bad. And then it continues. Whoa, that's optical illusion there. Oh, I love that section. Whoa, yeah. Whoa. Whew, there we go. I got this new bag to carry all my stuff, and I kind of forgot that my shoes are in a different pocket. Okay, I'm gonna spend a couple minutes trying to clean this headset out, so I might as well get the e-bike plugged in and charging up, even though it'll probably take a minute, hopefully, a quick minute. So this is the brand new Anker Solix C800 Plus that I was talking about earlier. Here at Everstoke, we have relied on portable power stations like this to keep the water flowing, to keep the pipes from freezing, so I'm a bit of a connoisseur at this point. The plus in the C800 Plus is because it's got these two flashlights that are really cool with 3 different modes that charge up in the top here. It also comes with this really cool selfie stick pole that has a magnet on the top that lets you move the flashlight around any direction you want, and it'll just stay there. The C800 is very powerful, and it can surge up to 1600 watts of output. I had my space heater running for a little while at 1400 watts, and that thing was just humming away perfectly. It's funny that I was using this to charge up the e-bike because they have about the same amount of energy storage in the battery. This thing can hold 768 watt hours. Using a hairdryer, a space heater, or a coffee maker is always going to be pretty intense, but this little guy can handle it. If you use the hairdryer a bit too much and you got down to 0%, you can use hyper flash recharging to get back to 100% in only 58 minutes, which is really nice because if you hear a storm is coming, you want to keep your portable power station right at 100% so it's ready for anything. We actually had a pretty powerful storm just roll through, knock out the power for 3 hours. I had just got home from Costco with $200 worth of groceries, so I went to the garage, pulled this thing out, plugged the refrigerator in, and I was good to go for all those 3 hours. I was able to keep my phone charged up, my wife's phone charged up, my laptop, her laptop, everything was charged up nice, which is great because if you got a big power outage or you're out camping for a few days, you can charge up your cameras, your drones, your phones, your laptops. This power station can do that so easily. If you currently don't have anything to protect you from a power outage, the C800 is a fantastic upgrade, especially the C800 Plus because of the flashlights. If you're really at night and the power has gone out, you're gonna need the flashlights. You're gonna need to be able to plug in a couple things and charge things up. The C800 Plus has a 5-year warranty and a 10-year lifespan. I think it's time to jump in and grab one of these portable power stations. Check the link in the description. If you're early, you may be able to get a $150 discount and a free Anker charger before this gets released. I'm about to get all these ball bearings exploded in my face. I can feel it. Just need a couple more cables here. Never met a headset I couldn't put a creak in. Okay, back on the trail, loosen some things, tighten some things, hoping for the best. I feel like anytime I've ever, loosened up the headset and then tightened it back up, it's fine for the first 3 minutes or so, and then the sound comes back. Oh my goodness, that is a rough spot. Some pavers or something. Note to self, I'm sure you're sick and tired of hearing about Bentonville at this point, but they just do such a good job with the smilage. Very little elevation in downtown Bentonville, but just enough to make it fun, and just, man, they do such a good job. Focus on fun. All right, got the headset creak to go away. That's fantastic. There's all kinds of other sounds, but that's all good. Much more manageable. Popping right into the microphone is just awful. So now I'm trying to plan out how I'm gonna fill in the rest of the map. I think coming out here, going down Kill Zone, and kind of filling out the center of the map is a good way to do it. Oh man, winging it. I was thinking about the best way to do it, but then I'm hiking around and I'm like, oh yeah, there's this trail, and then there's this trail. Stuff I had forgotten about, hadn't ridden. Got to put it all together here. Yeah, still haven't seen much face-to-face wildlife. Whoa! The switchback got me. Oh, okay. Go, walk assist, go. Don't make me fight for it. As I was saying, we haven't seen much face-to-face wildlife. Animals are always scared and run away. Of the hundreds of hours that Aaron has been out here building trail, he's seen 2 bears and 1 bobcat. And I've seen not much of anything. Okay, now we're gonna go hit kill zone. And we named it that because near the bottom, we saw these deer feet, deer hoofs, detached from a little mountain lion kill zone. Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh, gotta be tentative through that mud. Yeah, that was great. Okay. Volkswagen Beetle, you hop right up on the hood. Maybe next time I'll get it. But seriously, eventually we will turn that into a up and over feature. It's gonna be pretty cool. Somebody just dumped it in the woods. We found it. Made it our own. Oh, that's a slippy spot. Yeah, I was out hiking here earlier and this was all pretty slippy, even though it's baking in the sun. Okay, there we go. It had enough time to firm up. Oh no, scary. There we go. And now the big jumps. You know, I hit them hard. Whoa, whoa. Wow, there was a ton of silt that just like gathered there. That's amazing. The power of 5 inches of rain. Just need a little more tamping and shaping up. And now we drop in. This is gonna be something else. See how storm damaged it is. Oh. Straight up, straight down. Keeping the lens clean somehow. All right, kill zone. Whew. Okay, now I'm gonna head over to the east side, head up the perimeter, and do the whole shebang. This is gonna be good. Oh, is that it? Yep. It's easy to miss. Gonna have to clean up my map data quite a bit. That's okay. East side perimeter. Oh yeah, big switchback. I'm gonna try to get some of those points of interest on trail forks just so like you can kind of get an idea of what's ahead. It'd be great to have some photos of people actually riding the little technical trail features, have them shown off. Some of these switchbacks, it's good to know about them ahead of time. If you could get a little research, you might be able to make it, but really it's just, it's all about grit and determination. So at first I was thinking I'd do the whole adventure perimeter, but nope. I want to do some downhill. Let's do let her rip. This is one of the first ones, a short little rip. Oh, scared of the slippery mud. Whoa. I was like making eye contact with the snow down below. It freaked me out. There we go. Gotta let her rip on this one. Oh. Ooh, yeah. So now I need to make a little note to self that there is a connection here that goes back out, but we're gonna go this way, up Serpent's Back. Whoa, that was a big old bear poop, filled with hair. They'll eat whatever you put in front of them.
I'm really looking forward to getting this into Trail Forks and having you to be able to see and scope things out. And then it's also going to help me for making signage. I'm so big into signs. I love trail signs. I mean, since it's on Trail Forks, you kind of don't need a sign. You can just have your phone in your pocket. But signs are so cool, and I just love doing my amateur cartography. I remember when Strava first came out and adding in all the little sections and getting king of the mountain because nobody else had Strava yet. And then on Trail Forks, I put in a bunch of stuff in the Bay Area, especially Crockett Hills. Just love some maps. Crunch, 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 crunch. Okay, now we're gonna hit ESP once again. And what's great about Trail Forks is the editability. It's not set in stone. You can always change stuff around, change a name. If you decide on something, if you reroute something, just getting it on there is a really good move, since someone else can take it the rest of the way. Okay, this is another hidden one here, rough cut. This is definitely one of my favorites, and just one of those I want to keep turning from really good to really great. Ooh, Lomer. Uh-oh, Snowmer. Oh wow, I had not seen that little gap jump there. I think this has been improved. Oh yeah, better berms. Oh wow, what the heck? I did not see this at all. Holy moly. That is a full flyer. So that is the hard work of Dylan, who came out and built his own trail. He wanted to build a trail, and we let him. I'm gonna have to go back down it my next run. I just didn't realize it was right there. I thought it was in a different spot. Kind of the alt line. I think it just met right back up on the right side there. Oh yeah, and this is like supposed to continue right here. And then you air it out, bro. Yeah. And now this one, I don't actually know the name, but I called it Return Trail because we're returning. And we'll eventually figure out if a trail needs to be downhill only versus two-way, because you know, right now this looks like it could be kind of a cool downhill, but then you just always need more trails going back up. That's why the main climbing trail is just so fantastic, because you know that everyone can take that easy way up. Whoa, crunchy. Okay, back to east side perimeter. Fantastic. Okay, so the easy way goes that way. I actually think I'll do the easy way for the mapping. I'm totally competent on that drop. I like it, but let's do the easy way. I'm not really sure what this trail is called either, but it's a really nice hiking trail that I use to get to the top. Wow, that looks overgrown right there, like it all grew within the past few months. Oh yeah. Snowdrift Central. Yeah, coming down this one with really good speed is really fun. Oh. And then back to the road. Okay, putting it together. And I'm hungry. get a little snack, charge up the bike. What's also nice is I'm not carrying any water bottle or tools. That's bad, but you don't have to carry a bag because you're kind of always close to the main shred quarters area. All right, the map is filling in quite nicely, and I'm gonna go up the access road just to get this on the map. It is actually faster to go up than the climbing trail, but it's a lot more steep. And hopefully it won't be a horrific mucky mess. The funny thing is when you're out hiking early in the morning, when the ground is still frozen, everything's amazing. Wow, what's the deal here? What's chomping along? More lube. Listen to that drivetrain hum. Okay, back to hub number 1 that needs a name. Going on east side perimeter once again. We haven't been to Soulshine Point yet today. My favorite spot. The deck is holding up quite nicely. I still have quite a few things to do on it, but I'll get there. It's all about this view. Oh yeah, amazing. I actually think I'm gonna take off all the electronic stuff and put it down lower because there's such a better spot that has an even better view, wider view, and then this can be a peaceful spot with no cameras, no other random things. Whoa, more mucky right there than I thought it would be. Tree down. Thanks, Dan. So here is the other hub that needs a name as well. Continue on ESP, head down no name, or go over here for Adventure Scout, Tree Fort, Mamma Mia. I think I'll do Mamma Mia because it makes the most sense of hugging the outside of the map. And this is the spot that I want to move all the solar panels and the tracking game camera to, because this is such a wide open. You can track so much stuff if an animal's walking by, and there's just an even more massive view of the mountains. Oh wait, easy line, easy line. Okay, so I got to remember to write down face planter. Not going to go down it on the e-bike today. This is the easy way down. And that face planter goes into Tree Fort. Tree Fort's awesome. Yeah, I can't wait to show you guys that one. And then this splits to Tree Fort as well, just the easier face planter avoidance. That's also something, just trying to think about signage and how many signs do you put. You want to make it clear. Like bike parks can be so confusing because there's so many off splits, but you want the information instead of like, okay, I think we take Lollipop to Checkerboard, and you're like not sure what the heck's going on. Whoa. Okay, Mamma Mia. Oh. Named after Aaron's daughter. I think Aaron's daughter actually named it after herself. Oh yeah, not getting the jump on that one. Yeah, that flows. Even on the e-bike. I'm so tentative on the e-bike. I really am not fully with my bike body connection. Oh wow, that was way muddy when I walked it earlier, but I went through it good. Yeah. Whoa, and now this is bad. Oh, good, nice. That wasn't too bad at all. Super worried about that. There was so much water flowing through there 2 days ago. Now it's finally draining out. This spot too, this was a big old mess. Hey, you know what? I better continue down. This is this little zone I haven't even touched yet. This is gonna be muddy as well. Oh, the gap jump. I was not ready for that. But I did it. It's Bear Trap Trail. So this is definitely one that most people ride over and over again, testing out the jumps because it's easy to go in and out. Woo! The huckback whale. I gotta get that POI on Trail Forks. Built by BCPOV. Nice, nice, nice. Man, I'm so happy about this. I'm so stoked because I just get so many questions and comments from people that make it very apparent that I have not done a good job showing off Everstoke in my videos, telling you what it is, and hopefully this clears up the confusion. Come out here, camp. We got a few camping spots. We got a place you can park your van. We got running water, toilets, a little bit of electricity. That's still in the works. Okay, let's do the Ring of Fire. And this is the entrance. We're 1 hour from Reno, 1 hour from Truckee. There's so many. Oh yeah, this is so much fun. Woo! So many great rides in the area. Of course, you know about Mills Peak, Mount Huff, but there's also Jameson Creek. Whoa, this is a wet spot. Mount Elwell, Downeyville, about an hour away. New trails being built by the Sierra Buttes Trail Stewardship every single year. Penman Peak. Oh no, not Penman Peak, sorry. Beckworth Peak, that's what I was trying to say. Beckworth Peak is the one that's gonna be probably another few miles unveiled this year. And now we got the drops, the full drop zone, big to small. It's just really cool to be able to practice every single level here. And it's been really muddy since he built it, but I can give a couple of the small ones a try. I really got to send it and not hesitate on this bike. I'm so tentative. Whee! Yeah. Hey. That's what it's all about, making these fun, interesting things. Especially, it's cool when it's so close to camp, because we've had people out here camping and they just lap it over and over and over with their friends. And we've had people stay who never left and just rode Everstoke for 2 days. All right, easy. Woo, wow. On to the return. That was pretty good actually with the e-bike. It felt bigger than I would have thought. Oh yeah. Wow, that's great practice. Woo. Maybe this summer I'll work my way up little by little. Man, I know there's another trail hiding next to the Ring of Fire also. You know what's next is more lube on the chain. Yeah, God, it's so heavy. Ah. I've been getting back into CrossFit, but I ain't that strong. Oh yeah, let's get that gunk out of there. This is it. This is gonna solve my problems. Okay, back up the climb trail. So Everstoke's the perfect base camp to go ride a bunch of amazing bucket list rides, or just hang out here. It's also really good for like group rides and groups hanging out. We've got a couple different mountain bike organizations that are gonna come out and just rent the whole place out and have it to themselves this summer. This is such an amazing place for group rides too, because for me, typically, I've done a bunch of group rides. I've always had a lot of fun with every group ride, but there's always a couple people that just struggle so much on the climbs that it's like, oh man, we were planning on doing a 15-mile ride. There's no way. So a place like this, 300-foot climb to the top, you can hang out at the top. Everybody catches up. If somebody wants to peel off and end their day early, it's really perfect for that. One thing I hope we can do on Trail Forks is have a little narrative, have a little story about each trail. because especially the time it was built and just all those little details that are so fun. The history. Oh no, that's the one I spun out on. The switchbacks here are treacherous. That's a guarantee. Okay, snap out of the climbing trail, back onto ESP. Oh, that turn's always tough. I always stop right here. I never actually get momentum. There we go. And then the switchback. Giant wood berm, future spot. But it's funny because this is maybe a climbing trail most of the time, but then not. This is definitely the two-way section of trail. Okay, let's do the awesome Tree Fort Trail. Tree Fort is definitely a signature trail. Oh yeah. Avoiding face planter once again. All right. Whoa. Okay, here we go. Psych myself up for this rock roll. Oh God, it's so hard to tell. Oh, I gotta get the momentum. Whew. Yeah. 90-pound deadlift every time with the e-bike. Oh, hesitating. Blame it on the e-bike. Okay, I think this is called Dragon Spine. Whew. That's a fun feature. Hold on. Oh. Haha. Tree Fort. So cool. And then the other trail crosses under, so when I'm hiking around, I'm like, wait, is this that one or that one? Whoa. Okay. Oh. This is all good feedback. Oh shoot. Oh. And then this is like way too soft. I was hiking on it. That drop's probably bigger than the one I bailed out on, but I feel so good on that one. Oh, okay. Oh, worst dirt in the whole place right there. Yeah, and the slide. There we go. Oh, Tree Fort's a great one. That's definitely one you got to do twice, 3 times, 4 times. Okay, so now there's a split in the trail here, and this is Adventure Scout. Oh yeah, oh, creek bed. This was flowing with water yesterday. It's already dried up. Under the bridge, into the drop. Whoa, full pond. Oh yeah, that actually rode a lot smoother than I thought it was when I was digging out those drainages yesterday. All right, meet back up with Mama Mia. Float through. This bucket is here to remind me to drain all the water out of the toilet before I leave, because I've already forgotten about it, but this makes it hard for me to leave in the van without using it. Okay, this is where the map math starts to get a little more tough. I know there's No Name Trail here somewhere, and then 0331 is in here as well, and I think those are the 2 that I'm missing before I do the full adventure perimeter. And I think if I head back up this trail, which I think is like Squatchin', is it Sasquatch Trail? Now it's coming back to me. This one I don't think was built as a climbing trail, but it actually works pretty good as a climbing trail. And it'll lead me back into 0331 pretty nicely. Yeah, yeah. Okay, visualize success. Going way too slow. Oh. Yeah, I've said it once, I'll say it again. I don't like the way the e-bike rides downhill. It rides great uphill, and then even on like techie uphill, it's not that great, but having this battery for trail building, for mapping, oh, it's amazing. This is so cool to be able to do this, and I'm still getting a little worn out, but not much. But I just don't see it yet. That's something. Ugh. And then you get the one with the lighter battery, and then what? You just can't ride as long. What's the point? Okay, diabolical skinny here. I'm on flat pedals too. It feels so weird not clipping in. Interesting. We're not where I thought we would be. Now I'm confused. Okay, no, we're still going. It's such a weird spot up here that will be nice when I finally get the signs going, because it confuses me every single time. Oh, yeah. Right here. So the natural inclination is just to go over, but ESP keeps climbing. So having the signs that say the trail names, but also, you know, to the main hub in 0.01 miles, or, you know, 40 more feet of climbing to the main hub or to the top, just a little bit of context with the signs would be awesome too. Okay, this is 0331, which is what Aaron's MOS was in the Marines, machine gunner. And this was built as a climbing trail. It's like a tough climbing trail for sure. And sometimes maybe we'll make it flow. Uh-oh. Over the bars. It's all about rough drafts and evolving, making every turn sing. Woo. Oh, there's that other skinny. Okay, I'm really not feeling the skinnies right now on the bike. Blame the bike, but I will show it to you because it's freaking massive, and it's really pretty good. Getting onto it, it's a little sketch, and let her roll, control the bike. The tough thing about building trails, everybody's a critic, you know? It's so tough. You're out here friggin' 100 hours building the trail, and then, you know, I didn't really like it. But that's what's great about, we have so much of this down, and we can fix and buff out. We can turn everything from that was pretty good to holy moly, that was amazing. Oh, that's a river. Yeah. Good. Okay, heading back out east once again to do the full adventure perimeter trail, which includes East Side Perimeter Trail. That's another thing we got to figure out, if we're gonna label it on the signs as Adventure Perimeter or just keep our ESP name. We'll see. All right, let's hit ESP. The full thing. A lot of good spots for benches, hangout spots, little picnic areas. I'm always thinking about that. Gotta get our wood mill working overtime this summer. So this is where I broke off before for Let Her Rip. So this is all new. Oh yeah, here we go. I gotta let her rip on this too. Oh. Better than I remember. And then this spot right about here, where you get totally worn out Just have to remember to turn around. I might have to put a sign that says turn around, and a little bench right here as well. Okay, so this is rough cut right here that I got off on, and now we're gonna see this part of ESP that we've missed, which definitely needs like a warning sign or something, because this switchback is maniacal. This is very much, I'd say, a blue trail, but this thing is like, for an intermediate rider, it's just really will give you the willies. Whoa. Just go nice and slow. Okay. Woo. Oh yeah. And now we've been on this part as well, because that return trail came back here. Don't you remember? Aaron and I have both made all these climbs on our normal bikes, but they ain't easy. Okay, try this one again. Get a little more momentum. Ooh, that big battery swinging. Okay, we're gonna skip that. That's what we just did. Oh, got it. Laser focus. Friggin' stuntman today. Taking some falls. Oh yeah, that switchback feels a little more tame. And we have a really cool point of interest here, the rocks. I'm sure this is like the rattlesnake hideout. We actually haven't seen many snakes on the property. We've seen a couple of weird little, I forget what they're called, like rubber snakes. They are so weird. Look like little amorphous blobs. This is really cool though. It's like, man, on a cold day, you could feel the heat radiate off of these rocks because they're in such a sunny spot. Another nice thinking spot, if you don't mind sitting on a jagged rock. Man, even if this all just blows up in my face and doesn't work out, it was worth every second. Just like the YouTube channel. I've been playing with house money for quite a long time. It's been just such a fantastic ride. I'm gonna keep going as long as you guys keep watching. Whew. Whoa. But we're gonna work as hard as we can to make this thing work. Man, those panels are so big. It's so awkward getting them up here, and I'm gonna have to move them again. I actually have a full pallet of solar panels sitting in my garage right now because I'm gonna do 28 with the full array coming soon, and that is a massive undertaking. So many panels, but I've got the theory in my head pretty good. Then I'll have an electrician come check my work and get it good. Okay, full adventure perimeter time. Take a little breath. Man, this was the spot me and Aaron would come hike, and I just could never see a way to get down that wasn't crazy. Woo, this is the biggest snowdrift. Hopefully won't be many more of those, but I think we might be in the shade. But man, just follow the game trails and they will show you the way. Aaron and Dan found this way down, and it's perfectly fine. This little section up here is pretty treacherous when it's slippery though. All of us have fallen down on our butts, slipped through into the mega dark zone. And naturally, you kind of go this way. There is a trail in the creek bed, but at the moment, this creek bed is flowing and going. Basically, 360 days a year, this is dry. It's these crazy, massive winter storms that dumped 5 inches of rain actually make this thing run. This wasn't even running most of the winter. Uh-oh, the GoPro battery is running low. I thought I would have enough. Hopefully it's not too dark through here. Look at this masterpiece. Ooh. Oh yeah. That was just one of the tough things that have been worked on out here. You'll see the next one, the impossible switchback. Not this one, but that is pretty tough. I mean, this gulch is just ridiculous. So this is the future crazy switchback wood turn that I don't even know how I'm gonna get the e-bike over this. Take the battery out separate from the bike. So that's a TBD. They've been working hard. Oh man, don't look down. Whew. Some good GoPro effect and real life effect. Oh man, this is brutal. Walk assist. Keep the bike on the outside of me. Come on, we almost there. Come on. Oh, come on. Yeah. Okay, so for mapping purposes, I can fix it later. We love a climbing challenge. That's the thing. It's really fun. Whew. Okay, we made it out of the gulch successfully. Now we're on the north side, the undiscovered territory, the back 40. Wow, so cool. So many little different areas. This kind of look where it's all spindly trees is what the property behind us looks like. And it's just awful. If the Everstoke property actually looked like that, it would have been a tough sell. Because, yeah, obviously you can cut down a bunch of trees and do one tree every 25 feet to make sure they're healthy, but it's such an undertaking. I'm so glad that the terrain is the way it is on our land. Okay, so I think I missed the turn, but this is gonna be like the future amazing spot to have another bench on and look out at the gulch and the Greystone and listen to the water every couple of years. The spookiness of this forest is pretty cool. I just wouldn't want it to be the entire thing. This will probably be the cool zone in the summer too. Running out of batteries, the story of my life. Will be good for the e-bike, but man, gotta make it through with the GoPro. I totally miscalculated, especially when I was like, oh, I don't have to bring anything. Oh, this is another amazing spot. I think Aaron called it Badass Point. Definitely gotta get another bench out here. We need the benches. Yeah. Ooh. All right. Ooh. This is what Aaron's been working on through the winter, the snowy, slushy days. Oh, wow. Ooh. This is gonna be so cool once it gets ridden in. Oh yeah, that's a rock roller thing. Not quite ready for that, but I will be when I grow up. It's an adventure. That's what it's all about. MTBing adventure. Future crazy skinny there, I see. Put it on the to-do list. I gotta get some wildflowers and start throwing them out here. There's so many good California natives that would be amazing out here. Golden poppies, plant them at the top, and in about 10 years, they'll go all the way down. Oh yeah, there we go. Nice. Whoop. Big boy. It's a long trail. It's cool. top to bottom. Oh, oh wow, is this the actual trail? Maybe, because it's actually kind of crazy how hard it is to get out of this zone. Oh man. Whew. Through the creek. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. Whew. What a massive undertaking. Aaron did an amazing job. He had a couple helpers and volunteers along the way, but Dan especially, but he always could use some more. Okay, we're finishing strong here. Come on, GoPro, hold on. Just 2 minutes to the bottom. Whoa, yeah. Wow. Oh, it's soupy. This is so much trail. Holy moly. All new to me. Aaron and I did hike it, but it's always different walking than riding. Come on. Yes. Oh, nice. We did it. Woo. Okay, back on the climbing trail, back to the top, 34%. On the e-bike, I think I'll have plenty of juice. I think it's about 10% each lap up. I am stoked on this. I'm pretty sure I'm over 10 miles and over 2,000 feet of climbing. And that has a couple repeats for climbing up, but I did all the different downhill trails just once. You're gonna wanna do some of them twice and 3 times for sure. So there is just one more trail left that I know of. Aaron might have to yell at me if I missed a trail. I know some of you are still out on the trainer, so hopefully a little spin along with BKXC is a good way to spend it. And especially if you're on the old Patreon extended cut. I'm not sure how extended this cut will be.
It's 90 minutes. It's highly extended.
For most of my rides, I've got a 45-minute extended cut. Lots and lots of good stuff. All that stuff from Arizona and more to come from Arizona. It's all on the Patreon already, but I gotta slot this one in right now. Make hay while the sun shines. Okay, let's go into No Name. I'm gonna take the easy way down, which is still a brake burner. And this little spot here is one of my most hated sections. I was hiking today and fell down on my butt. There we go, nice. It firmed up. Into the bear's den. This is the spot where we get all the good game camera footage. Animals love this trail. At least that section of it. Yeah. Love the flow on this one. Oh yeah. Woo. Oh, that's nice. Oh yeah, I best avoid the drop this time just so I can actually map this side. No slip, no slip. I just imagine planting it right there. All right. How about that? All the way around Everstoke. There and back again.
So the final tally is pretty amazing, I would say. Now remember, I deleted the first 0.3 miles and the first 300-foot climb on accident. But after that, the GPX file on Trailforks, I uploaded it as a ride log. It said 11.9 miles and 2885 feet of climbing, which just blows me away. If you want to do every trail at Everstoke once, you're going to have a full-on day of fun. And every day, as we work on the trails, it's only going to get funner and funner. That is definitely one of the big things I want to do. I want to ride a trail over and over and over and figure out what's working, what's not working, where do we need the berms, where do we need the rollers, and just make every single trail superb. An absolute massive shout out to Aaron from MTBing Adventures. Go hit up his channel, go watch his videos. He's putting out a new trail building video every week. He's documented this entire thing all the way through. He is the man with the plan, putting in the sweat, and it's just absolutely fantastic. Come out, see it for yourself. Contact us if you want to ride, everstoke.bike. And supposedly we're supposed to get 30 inches of snow this weekend, a catastrophic snowstorm. So hopefully after that it all melts away. The trails are primo to be worked on once again, and we'll get it going. Check out Everstoke on Trail Forks. I'll leave all the links in the description. Thanks for watching, you guys. I am stoked on this so much. Do me a favor, go ride something new, and maybe I'll see you on the trail.